yesterday, battling some technical difficulties within our system. Anytime you put new stuff in, things can have the tendency to go awry and have to work some of those things out. But today we've made a breakthrough and fixed some of those issues. I actually had the grand opportunity to crawl above the ceiling of the sanctuary from one end all the way to the other to run a new cable. It's just a really fun experience this morning. But we got God fixed some things for us by us doing that, and so I want to come to you and kind of talk to you about that today. I love Romans 8:28. Is also Mr. Buford actually gave me a bracelet that has Romans 8:28 on it this weekend, and Romans 8:28 says, "We know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, who are called according to His purpose." All things work together for the good of those who love God. This dealing with these audio and video issues and all those things, it's been frustrating. It's hard. I've lost a lot of sleep and really worried over it because we just didn't have answers. We knew that there were things that needed to get that there were issues, but we didn't have the issues of how to fix those or what the real answer was. And so that's been a struggle for that. But we've leaned on Jesus, we've prayed, we've looked at it, and I know that all things work for the good of those who love God and who are called according to His purposes. And way I interpret that and the way I look at that, us working on the audio video stuff and things like that, and here at the church is something that we're not doing just because we want to have some cool video things. We're doing it so that we can reach people with the gospel for Jesus. And that's a good thing. And that is one of the things that we feel like and have prayed through and look at and go, we've been called for the purpose of doing this, we've been called for the purpose of sharing the gospel. And this is one of the tools that we feel like God's called us to use to share the gospel with you guys and with the world. And so we look at that and we go, okay, God, I know you're going to work it out. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. We're going to work it out. And so I want to encourage you guys with don't give up. Don't quit. You may have some things that you don't have answers to yet. I know that's a big worry for a lot of people is not having, and it has been for me with all this stuff that we've had going on, is we don't have an answer. And so I want to encourage you today, don't give up, don't quit, don't see, I say don't get frustrated. I personally need to not get frustrated, but lean on Jesus, press in, pray, let God know, we need to boldly step out and make our requests known to God. We need to let Jesus know what we're struggling with, what we need Him to do. Like, I pray, God, I need you to help. I need you to fix this. I don't know what the issue is. And so praying on that, leaning into Jesus and understanding and remembering this verse from Romans 8:28. It says, we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God. All things, regardless of how bad this is or how bad your situation is or what you're struggling with. Even dealing with that stuff up in the sound booth is frustrating and it's aggravating, but there's something to be learned from it. There's something good that can come out of it. Out of that, I've been able to learn a lot of new things. I've been able to figure out a lot of new things that I was forced into learning, and those new things I can take and apply to other places. So don't just discount the hard times that we deal with and that we look at, and we absolutely, Tanya, just keep swimming. We have to keep going, keep pressing in, and just letting Jesus be Jesus, and just lean in on Him. Tanya, that's very good. Just keep swimming. So I needed a way to kind of tag this today. Just keep swimming, guys. God will work it out. God will work it out as long as what we're working on and what we're putting our focus on is for Him. And even in the bad times, even in the moments where you just feel like giving up, you feel like quitting, you feel like, God, nothing good can come out of this, something good can come out of it. I promise you. There's countless stories I could tell. We could spend all afternoon talking about that. And I may do a sermon after we get done with our storyteller series about some of those things that I personally experienced, and maybe get some testimonies from some other folks of how God works out the most horrible of situations for the good. So guys, know that I love you. Cannot wait to see you guys soon. I'll be here live tomorrow afternoon at 2. Again, Pastor Steve has his morning devotion at 10:30, and then we'll be live tomorrow night for our youth service continuing in our series called Storytellers, or Storyteller, looking at the parables of Jesus. And so we'll be here at 6:30. Please continue to pray, guys, as we look for the moment that we have the opportunity to come back. We are so close to announcing a few things. So working on those this week, and hopefully we'll have something for you soon. So love you guys. Hope y'all have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. Don't forget, if you want to tune in tonight at 6:30, Pastor Steve has his Bible study and prayer time that he does on Wednesday night. It's a great time to get a different perspective from a different place in the Word than we're looking at in student ministry. So love you guys. Hope y'all have an awesome day. If you need anything, let me know. Bye, y'all.